A hobby that I am enjoying and finding it comfortable is speaking. I spoke to my dogs a lot today. So Madam Toastmaster, or fellow Toastmasters, welcome guest. The subject I'm speaking on tonight is innate intelligence, which is one of my favorite topics. And basically, I'm going to tell you what I call the birds and the bees story. And then I'm going to talk a little bit about when there's a problem with innate intelligence. And if y'all are ready for this, everyone is going to get a chance to experience innate intelligence tonight. So, the birds and the bees story. And I'm skipping the first part. So the sperm enters the egg, and for a glorious moment, there's this huge cell in the cell wall. It's very large. It's got double chromosomes and everything. And it's an amazing event. Well, all of a sudden, that big cell splits. There's 2. And then it splits, there's 4. And you can imagine it goes on. All of a sudden, there's like 1,000. And then it splits to 2,000 and it goes on. Well, wow, all of these cells, what's the deal? They finally start making a formation, and it's shaped like this. Anybody guess what that is? Okay, it's the brain and the spinal cord. That's the very first thing you can see. You need some magnification at the very early stage. But here, all of these cells from this glorious one cell is forming the brain and the spinal cord. This is where the innate intelligence is. Because from this, the cells keep dividing. All of a sudden, you'll see a little bloop. What is that? A little heart. Starts beating, and you'll start seeing the cell nerves and stuff like that. So, innate intelligence is, from the very beginning, this force that forms the body, which is a miracle. The human body is just amazing. Now, you might say, well, here's this great innate intelligence that's so smart. How come my back hurts right now? How come I'm having digestive problems? You know, what doesn't seem very smart, really? Well, it's a blockage of the innate intelligence. And what I want to share with you, there's a lot of different ways that you can fix these blockages. But I want to get into a chiropractic adjustment just a little bit. As a chiropractor, you search the spine and you find, where is the blockage? What's messing with this innate intelligence? When you find that, with a specific adjustment, the right vector, the right force, you relieve the blockage on the nervous system, which is carrying the innate intelligence, and boom! You know, the whole nervous system resyncs, and like, everything's better. So there's other ways also. I'm not just saying that chiropractic exists. Some people do it with Pilates. You know, some people do it with their yoga. Rehab has been, you've just got to find it, stuff like that. Now tonight, we're going to do a little exercise, and I hope everybody will join me with it, and we're going to experience innate intelligence. And in a moment, I'm going to ask you to stand, and when I ask you to stand, what I want you to do is put your head back, arch your back, and I want everybody to stand just like this for a little while. And obviously, if you have neck problems or you get dizzy or whatever, don't do this. So let's go ahead and do that. And then when you get up standing, I'm going to give you a little bit of instruction, so listen to me. So let's all kind of lean back, relax, put the head back, put the arch in your back, and relax with this. Okay, now, keeping that position, I want you to think negative stuff. Go negative. Worry about something. Credit cards, mother-in-law. Whatever is just horrible and negative, think, dwell on it. Okay, you put your heads back up and sit down. Now, I don't know if you experienced it, but personally, when I'm in that position, I cannot experience negativity. I cannot do it. And so, the physiological part of that is you have like a tissue, it's called the meninges, that attaches your spinal cord and your brain to the skeletal system. When you're back in this position, the whole nervous system, spinal cord, the brain, is at ease. It's going like, yeah, you know, we're free. There's no pressure. It's like, this is wonderful. And so that's a little bit of experience in innate intelligence, stuff like that. The something I would like for you to take home with you and stuff like that is, let's talk about pain a little bit more. What is this pain, this innate intelligence? Well, I had a mentor, and he almost lived to be 103. He was an amazing guy, and really hard as a mentor. And he would go, you know, when you have pain, thank it, you know. Thank that pain for being there, because it's doing you a favor. It's telling you you need to change something. Something's wrong. Something is interfering with that intelligent flow in your body. And it took me a while, but I caught on to that. And one other thing with this pain deal, I didn't like old people. I guess since I've become one, it's easier. But they just seem like grouchy and angry and mean, and some of them I just like, you know, just go die, you know. It's like, and when I was in clinic, I started treating some patients, and like I met all kinds of people. I got out of my bubble, and I met some amazing older people. And what I found was a lot of it had to do with their posture and their motion and stuff like that. You see the old folks that have the shoulders are like this, and their heads are forward, and they're bent over in the opposite position that we were in a while ago. It's like, yeah, they feel miserable. You know, that's not good. That's not good. But the ones who have some flexibility, that have letting their spines in the posture where the innate is flowing, they're happy. So if you just kind of watch people and then pay attention to your pain yourself, see what you need to do to change that, stuff like that, you can really appreciate the blessing it is that we do have that innate intelligence. We're blessed with pure spirit intelligence in our bodies. So thank you for letting me share. Appreciate it.